Okay, this question is for all the candidates. How often do you attend a CSUN athletic event? I'll begin with the Vice President's Alex.
Well, I've had the pleasure of attending a few of the water polo games as well as basketball games. I do make the effort, although with some on occasion I mean with priorities does the time. But yeah, I've attended quite a few.
Thank you, Senator Umali.
This year, unfortunately, I have not been able to attend an athletics game. But in my past years being CSUN, I've attended quite a few, and they're very entertaining, especially volleyball. And yeah, it was really entertaining, and they're doing a really great job this year.
Thank you, President Haverstock.
Yeah, I'm a really big fan of our men's volleyball team. I don't know, I saw a couple more around. Anyways, I go to the volleyball games at least once a week. In fact, the men's volleyball team invited me to go with them to UCLA on Friday to travel with the team, so I'm going to head down there for that. I actually drove down on my own down to the Long Beach game a couple weeks ago. Really close game. They won the match in 5 games by 2 points in overtime. But it was a really great game. I really am a huge fan of the men's volleyball team, so I attend their games frequently.
Thank you, Miguel.
I was fortunate enough to live in the dorm, so I made really good friends with a lot of athletic people. I've had it for classes, and since my freshman year, I've attended most of the baseball games, volleyball games, and basketball games. I currently played sports my whole life. If it was that we had, and I would have probably got into track or something, I would have been doing shot putting, or if we had a football team, I was going to look into that. But I'm a big fan of sports as well. I've been to the men's basketball games this year. Jonathan, like one of the captains, is actually a good friend, so I've seen him play. And also with the volleyball, I've been there most of the games as well. So.
We'll end this on the last question. It's for President Haverstock. You currently have in staff Matador Patrol who do not receive background checks. Why haven't you changed that?
Well, when I was Director of Finance last year, I recommended not funding Matador Patrol at all, because I don't think that's our responsibility as a university program. Unfortunately, the Senate didn't agree with me last year, and they decided to fund it.
Thank you. I want to thank all the audience members who asked questions. I'm going to give this opportunity for each candidate to make a final 1 to 2 minute final statement. We'll begin with the students' first slate. Vice President Hopeful Alex Sheen.
Well, I just want to say that I feel that we have a strong message. We want to put student issues first. We want to increase parking, increase class availability, decrease tuition. We want to fight for you guys on a state level as well as on a local level. And we feel that through advocacy we can accomplish many of the goals that we are setting out to take.
Thank you. President Haverstock.
Sure. I really think that I've been walking the talk this year. Everything I said I was going to do last election, I've been doing. And, I mean, that's something you can count on. I really think you should support me because I have values, and I stuck by them, and I've been doing what I said I was going to do. Both students first.
Thank you. Vice President Hopeful, Senator Umali.
I think people should vote for me as well as E3 is because we want to achieve specific goals. We want to educate our students on issues that affect them. For example, it's not just about advocating on the state level and hoping that students are educated and know what's going on the state level. It's about educating and advocating on the local level first and fixing the things that are in the House first and then going up into the state level as well. I believe that we can get an effective Senate, an effective government by adequately training them and adequately educating them on issues that really do affect students. And I believe as well that ultimately we just want to empower students to get involved, whether it's through AS, by making AS known on campus, because many students don't. And as well, I want to empower them in order to enhance their own CSUN experience and enhance the CSUN community as well.
Thank you, President Hopeful Miguel.
What up, guys? Thanks for staying. And I just feel that everybody should vote for us because we're not looking at the one-year term that we're looking at. Like, we're not looking at the one-year term that we want to be in and that we will be in, but we're looking at the 5-year plan that we want to establish. We don't want to just sit on the future of the current students. We want to establish that foundation that goes on for 5-10 years, and CSUN just gets better and better. So by us being in the slate, that practically says it all: educate, empower, and enhance. And vote for me for president and vote for our slate.
Sorry, can you guys just tell people where, if they want to get more information on the candidates or your slate, how they can find them?
Sure, I'm on Facebook. You can add me. I love friends. Thanks. On my Facebook, I have a comprehensive list of my accomplishments. You can see everything that I've done this year. I only mentioned a few today. And you can also see a more descriptive list of our platform.
Thank you. E3?
You guys can go to our website. We created a website for everybody. It's www.csun3.com. And from there, it can link you to each one of our senators running under a slate. And as well as Nicole and I, we have our MySpace, our Facebook, and our personal email address. So you guys can contact on any information. It's www.e3.com.
Thank you. Again, I'd like to thank everyone who came out to the President and Vice President debate for spring 2008 elections. If you guys have any questions about the elections, we have a booth back there. And I'd like to remind everyone to please come out and vote. You can vote online at the Matador Square, April 8th and 9th from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Thank you all for coming.